Hello guys, good day everyone. So for today we're going to have this factoring difference of two squares. So these are the steps. Number 1, make sure that the given is a difference of two squares. Number 2, get the square root of the first term. Next, get the square root of the last term. Then write a sum and difference of two binomials. So let's have this first activity. Tell whether the given is a difference of two squares or not, because the first step is to identify whether the given is really a difference of two squares before we apply the technique in factoring difference of two squares, because the technique that I'm going to show you later is applicable only if the given is a difference of two squares. Okay, so let's have this number 1, x squared minus y squared. So how do we tell if the given is a difference of two squares? So first, the first term and the last term must be a perfect number. It means they have a square root. Okay, their square root is a whole number for numbers. So on this one, y squared, the square root of y squared is x squared is x, the square root of y squared is y, and the sign in between is minus, because difference means subtraction. Okay, so if the first term and last term has a square root and the sign in the middle is minus, it means that the given is a difference of two squares. Okay, so number 1 is a yes, this is a difference of two squares. Number 2, 9x squared plus 25y squared. Okay, so the first term has a square root because the square root of 9 is 3, square root of x squared is x. The last term, square root of 25 is 5, square root of y squared is y. But the sign in the middle is plus, so therefore this is not a difference of two squares, not a difference of two squares, because in order to have a difference of two squares, the middle sign must be minus. Okay, so next, x squared, the square root of x squared is x, square root of 89 is 9, and it's a difference. The sign in the middle is minus, so check, this is a difference of two squares. Next, we have 36x squared, the square root of 36 is 6, square root of x squared is x, square root of 25 is 5, square root of y squared is y, and the middle sign is difference, so yes, this is a difference of two squares. And the last one, we have 16x cubed minus 25y squared. So 16 has a square root of 4. How about x cubed? Okay, so x cubed does not have a square root. The sign for variable is that if the exponent is an odd number, that is not a perfect number, it doesn't have a square root. So just like this one, since 3 is an odd number, so therefore we will not consider the last one as a difference of two squares. Okay, so even though the last term has a square root, 25 5 y squared y, and it's a difference, but then the first term does not have a square root, so this is not a difference of two squares. Okay, so that's it for the first activity. Let's now have an example. Okay, let's have this 9x squared minus 25y squared. So the square root of 9 is 3, square root of y is x squared is x, it's a minus, square root of 25 5, square root of y squared y. So we have a difference of two squares here. Okay, so let's follow the steps. Step number 1, check. This is a difference of two squares. Then get the square root of the first term. The square root of 9 is 3. Okay, let's change the color. Let's use blue. Square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared is x. 3 times 3, 9. X times x, x squared. So that is the first step. Next, get the square root of the last term. The last term is 25. Square root of 25 is 5. Square root of y squared is y. So 5 times 5, 25. Y times y squared. Then, for the last step, we have rewrite as sum and difference of two binomials. Okay, so this will be the first term and this will be the last term of the binomial. Sum and difference. So it means one is plus, the other one is minus. So they have the same first term, 3x. They have the same last term, 5y. Okay, so these are the factors of are given. Okay, so if you want to check whether your answer is correct, you can multiply this using FOIL method or long method. Okay, so let's try. So we have 3x times 3x, 9x squared, check. 3x times negative 5y will give you negative 15xy. 5y times 3x will give you positive 15xy. And for the last term, 5 times negative 5, 25y times y squared. So this will be cancelled because we have negative 15xy and positive 15xy. So this will become 0. So that will be cancelled, right? So therefore, this is the answer when you multiply these factors. Okay, so that means that our answer is correct. So let's have another example, this one. So we have x raised to 4 minus 100. So make sure that the given is a difference of two squares. The exponent of the first term is 4, which is an even number, therefore it has a square root. And the square root of x raised to 4 is x squared. The last term, 100, square root of 100 is 10 because 10 times 10, 100. And the middle sign is minus. Okay? So let's solve this. Get the square root of the first term. Square root of x raised to 4 is x squared. Square root of 100 is 10. Then we write as two binomial plus minus. So x squared, 10, 10. So these are the factors. Okay, let's have another example. We have 9x squared minus 25y squared. So this is check. This is a difference of two squares. So let's solve this. So square root of 9, 3 times 3, 9. Square root of x squared, x. Square root of 25, 5. Square root of y squared, y. Okay, then we write as difference of two, sum and difference of two binomials. So we have 3x, 5y, 5y. So this is the answer. Next, we have this one, x squared minus 16. So square root of x squared is x. Square root of 16 is 4. Rewrite as sum and difference. So x, 4, 4. So these are the answer. Next, we have this one, 49x squared minus 16y raised to 6. So both the exponents are even number and the numbers of a square root. So the square root of 49 is 7. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of 16 is 4. Square root of y raised to 6 is y cubed. Y cubed times y cubed is equal to y raised to 6 because we add the exponent, right? Okay, so rewrite as 2 binomial plus minus. So 7x, 4y cubed, 4y cubed. Okay, so that's easy, right? So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Bye and God bless.